Don't you know?
Yo, 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 yo. Good morning, guys. Dude, May the 4th. May the 4th be with you guys. It's a special fucking day. I think we got some new Star Wars content today, like on Disney Plus. Tales of something, one of the new animated series, which hang on. Let me get this right. Disney Plus. Anyway, I'm looking up on the side. Good morning to Murray and joining GM Bro. Christian fucking Jensen. Good morning. My brother Ed. Good to see you, man. And my bro Confusion. It's good to see you, man. Andrew GMs. I fucking love this day. I'm gonna watch Star Wars today for sure. Definitely gonna get some Star Wars going. What's the new series called? I think it's like Tales. It's in like the Tales of the Jedi thing. And I think it's about Asajj Ventress, which is awesome. I think at one point God, this is so fucking dorky. I'm looking over at my lightsabers. I'm trying to remember if I have an Asajj lightsaber. I don't think I do. No, I did at one point though, and I don't know if I flipped it. Like I flipped all kinds of stuff. I flipped lightsabers too. Like I've showed you I collect them, but I used to flip them too. It's a whole fucking there's a market for everything. Tales from the Underworld. There we go. It's about Asajj Ventress, and I'm guessing Quinlan Voss is going to be in it, and I don't know who else. I don't know, but I'm excited, man. Animations is where the Star Wars shit like really shines. Nope, not that one. Boom. Let's do that one. Rocky, good morning, man. Daniel, good morning. Dude, all right. There's rumors of a new Trump token. I think it's real. I think it's actually happening. I really do. I think it's happening. I think we were being set up for it like last week or maybe a week before or so, but there's a new Trump token coming. We'll talk about that, the rumors, kind of who's starting them or who to be following to keep up on that. Of course, I'll keep you plugged in here too. I'll probably shoot another one of those really short videos that actually did well, man. I'm just looking at the numbers. The short videos do well. They really do. Beats the live streams. Live streams I love, but the short videos do great. Better. I'll say better. Not fucking great. Fine. They do fine. Anyway, smash the like on the show. We're live on Abstract and X and YouTube. Yeah. Subscribe over on YouTube. Coconut, good morning. Part of the changes coming up, I'm not going to do this long because sometimes I ramble on like plans, ideas, whatever. But subscribe over on YouTube because the name is going to change. Like it just has to. I'll keep the handle. It'll be at NFTLDR, but inside NFTs is probably going to be something more like crypto. And that might happen probably like this week. So format changes. I talk about it a lot. You just have to fucking do it. So it's time. Name change, format kind of updates, changes, all that. So subscribe so you catch all this stuff. Otherwise, who knows? Who knows if it shows up in the algo? Further on, good morning. Dude, what? Follow me on X, guys. What? I'm sure it's not real. I didn't even hear that. The Cerebro dev unalived himself? What? Oh, hang on. Let me watch this off screen because I don't want to get, Hang on. Here, let me put up crypto prices while I look at this video real quick. 5-minute video. If I can't have you, then use me. What the? Hang on. There's no way it's real, but let's. No. What is this? Wait. Okay, the Cerebro dev like crashed out on the timeline here over the past week, right? Like, pulled a Kanye, like just tweeting all, just doing like edgy, stupid shit. Oh. Huh. Maybe that's real. No, that looks fake. I can't show it because it looks like the other guy who like shot himself. No, it's fake. It's fake. It's got to be fake. It's just an editing thing. It's yeah, I won't show it just cuz, but it like the video's got him putting a gun up to his like chin, like under his head. And then like the very next frame you don't see anything. Like I don't think that's real. Dude's great at marketing. So yeah, crashing out like Kanye style on the timeline. He did that over the past few weeks. Dude, I've always said I don't like the Cerebro token. I don't like the agent. I don't like the token. I think that was really obvious from day one. They didn't have a plan or whatever. You don't need it, by the way. You just need to maintain hype, maintain attention. And he was okay at that. He like rode the goat truth terminal hype. And then Cerebro was like one of those early, crypto AI agents. And they didn't do anything other than just like would come up with like little silly utility ideas like I'm going to make music, I'm going to launch NFTs, I'm going to do like news. I'm like there was never, and I never liked it. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's real. I'd bet money it's not real, but whatever. AI is definitely gaining more attention. Here, I want to get right to the Trump stuff. I don't think I'm going to do. I don't think it's a long stream today. I think it's going to be probably just about an hour. Although who fucking knows? But I really do want to get things pretty tight for tomorrow because tomorrow on the AI show, I'm going to go. Just want to be really comprehensive covering the virtuals Genesis stuff. Like tomorrow's a new day for the show. But like is AI starting to get more attention? Definitely, yeah. I don't like you have to have the pro version of Cookie, I think, to see like engagement over 7 days. Like I'm pretty sure. Like I don't care about 24 hours. I'm gonna look at like mindshare over like a week. Maybe I could use Cato for that. Probably could use Cato for that. But you could just feel it out there. It's definitely getting more attention. Gork is funny. Yeah, Gork is good. But yeah. Okay, so like last night doing my check-ins. By the way, that Arizona Bitcoin Strategic Reserve senator who like proposed it or whatever, introduced that legislation, going to resubmit, Wendy Rogers. She's like, we're just going to do it again. We'll run it back. Okay. So we'll talk Gork too. It's just another hot meme coin that happens to have Elon tweeting about it, so it's good. So it helps. But I'm like peeking around some of my group chats, and one of my group chats, one of my favorite ones, very small group of like really great, couple great traders in there, man. Fucking some of those guys have like changed their lives, which is awesome. And I see them talking about a Trump token, and I don't know, my ears or eyes perk right up because you could tell it was legit the way it was being talked about. It's like, hey, stay ready, guys. Like, keep on top of this shit. And I searched the timeline a little, and it didn't take long for me to find the Kook tweet, right? And while like if something like this comes from Kook, I might assume engagement farming. This one's different because we did have a little heads up, like again, a week or two ago, we had some rumors that there was a Trump token coming. We did. Dude, I just want to talk Star Wars, to be honest. But okay. The new token that we're on the lookout for, it was supposed to maybe come last night because he has historically, all of two tokens launched on a Friday or Saturday. So there's a lot of news yesterday, and this again yesterday evening, 4, 5, 6 p.m. that was coming last night. Really wish it did. I was kind of sitting, waiting, ready for it. But it was not going to be necessarily a Donald Trump token. It was going to be a Don Jr. token, which if so, it's not going to be a big deal. You might make money on it still. Probably a good chance of it. Well, I don't want to say good. You could make money on it, but more likely it's a Truth Social token. Most likely it's Truth Social. So just a heads up about that. Another important detail, supposedly, if this is real, it's not going to be on Solana. It's going to be on ETH. There's also some thoughts it could be on Base. So it's like get prepared, I think, in all three places just in case. Like get prepared for Solana. But all the conversation is ETH. And again, maybe base. But Kook's saying he's got a source for that. And like with Kook in particular, you have to get good at being able to sense when he's just shit posting for engagement, which he does a lot, and when he's being legit. I don't know. This one kind of straddles the line. But the fact that I saw other people talking about it, and I, for the life of me, can't remember some of the specific accounts, but some of them are legit accounts. So the fact that other people were talking about it, I'm like, okay, I think it's coming. And again, because we had a setup for this, a week ago. That setup actually, right here. So what was this? Like 4 or 5 days ago. This was breaking news. This is it's a real story. Truth Social Explorer is launching its own crypto token and wallet. Like that is real. That's real. It's like in their terms too, right? Looking ahead, we're assessing various means of monetizing the Truth Plus platform, including through advertising, subscription package with premium content. That's not it. That wasn't the part. Hang on. Oh, part of the rewards program, we're exploring the introduction of a utility token within a Truth digital wallet that can initially be used to pay for Truth Plus subscription costs, later applied to products and services in the Truth ecosphere. And like they tested it with the Trump token. You can use the Trump token on Trump's like website. You can buy like some merch and stuff like that, right? So they kind of they're familiar enough how to do it. Also, the Trump team is fucking great. This crypto team is fucking great. So a few days ago, we have that. Now we get people saying it's coming tonight, meaning, last night. And I'm in it. I'm in. I'm fucking dialed in. Told my wife. She was like asking me to go to Sam's Club and like go take a walk at the park. I'm like, I can't. Got me out of it. At the very least, it got me out of that shit. But I don't want to miss it. Like you saw how much money some people made on the Trump token. And I don't think we're running that back, by the way. We're not getting a $70 billion runner. That's not happening. But will they have a market maker? And is it going to be the first in or going to make the most money? Yeah. I have trouble seeing it not. And the interesting thing is most of my buddies, I could tell you like 90% of people that I saw talking about it said they're sitting it out. I'm curious, you guys too. One, if you're sitting it out. Two, if you're actually going to go buy this token, if you can get in early enough. But dude, I bet you like 90. I'll put it this way. I don't think I saw a single person replying to that conversation in any of the chats I was looking at that said they were playing. It was either like no comment, just like asking about it, or saying very specifically they're not playing it, like on the sidelines watching it, which I think is really interesting. Definitely limits how high it can go. Like the novelty of a Trump coin has definitely worn off. But dude, that's where FOMO kicks in. There's just a moment where that happens. If people can see the volume is there, if they can see like that it has room to fly, and if we see like it, we throw random numbers because who knows? If we see this coin sitting at a like 100 mil market cap, which I don't even think is possible, we see it at a 500 mil market cap. I have trouble thinking people aren't going to go ape into that. And we like even in the billion, I got to start thinking what's a number that people are going to think is too low for a coin like this. Let's look at the Trump coin. I can't even picture where that's at now. Remember, it got to like a 70 bill FDV. Like in like days, it was one of the top meme coins in the world. I mean, it was actually the number one meme coin in the world, and it was like it was in the top 15 cryptos. Period. It was getting very close to top 10, like close. I don't think it got there, but we got to start thinking what's a number that makes sense to go like get in. Okay, so if Trump right now is at 2 bill, FDV is 11 bill. What's a number? You know what? Okay, that changes a lot. It really does. If we start thinking about a Truth Social, and it's a whole different conversation if it's a Don Jr. token. If it's Truth Social token, I have trouble seeing that not get to 500, 600, 700, 800 mil. I kind of expect it to get to a bill. Truth Social. Because that's very much a Trump token at that point. If it's Don Jr., again, different. I don't look at that as a Donald token. And I don't think we'll see we won't see 2 billion. I don't think on either of these. We won't see 2 billion on Don Jr. I don't think we'll see 1 billion on Don Jr. I think let's see what Melania is. I think we'll see like 200 mil for Don Jr. I mean, Melania is 135 mil, and that's different. This is dirty from like the Libra, Hayden Davis scandal stuff. Don Jr. maybe 200 mil. Maybe. Like maybe. But Truth Social, 500 to a bill. Pure guess. I don't know. I cannot get a feel for this market. Nobody can. It's crazy. It's a really, really hard market to predict. But if we see like the Dawn token at 30 mil, I don't think we'll see it there. But if you do, I'm buying. If I see a Truth Social token at 200 mil, ooh, I don't know. I'm questioning it, but I'm probably buying there. I think Truth Social, because it is a Donald Trump token. Donald Trump will tweet about the token. If it's Don Jr., he's not definitely going to tweet about it. If it's Truth token, Donald Trump's going to tweet about it for sure. I think that's $1 billion token. And I'm going to give that wide range again, 500 mil to a bill if it's the Truth token. Also, all these copycats, like Kook's post, and this was first. He might have copied it off somebody, but then you got all these guys like literally copy paste to steal his tweet. There's enough other tweets, like very, very like original tweets. I do think this is real. All right. Token will be on ETH, so somebody else saying that. This is like a little after Kook's post too. Will be on ETH. Don Jr. feels like a clown and wants to gas the chain while you know what? That's a good point. If it's a Don Jr. token, like they've been very, very bullish on ETH. It would probably make sense for them to do something on ETH. Remember what that did to the price of Solana? Not saying it's going to really pump ETH, but Solana hit an all-time high because of the Trump token. And there was so much energy from like the election and then Trump dropping a token. How crazy was that? Man. Part of why it cooked so much too is because nobody was expecting it. Like literally came out of nowhere. And this is different. Now everyone's expecting it and people have time to like think about some kind of game plan, right? DJN, thank you, man. So I don't know if that's good or bad, the fact that people can game plan. Probably not as good for the token, right? People can like come up with their strategy. I'm still looking at the Cerebro thing. I don't think that's real. Yeah, I don't know who's buying. Okay, but Confusion pointed this out to me earlier this morning. There's guys who are that Trump token, and let me pull it up again, but there's a lot of Trump token being sold off. And again, that would line up with a new token being launched. You know, somebody wants to be liquid for that. Right? So it does line up, and that might even be right here. Let's see if that's yesterday. God, my mouse is so fucked. Yeah. That could be right there. What are we on? The hour? It could be that what we're looking at right there. But apparently like 8 billion Trump tokens were sold by like a wallet. And yeah, that's probably somebody prepping for a new token, like all in on that. And trust me, man, this thing will see volume. If it's a Truth Social token, this will get volume. It's going to have market makers. It's going to be scammy and extractionary. But can you make money in it? If you get in really early, why not? Yeah. So like, how many tokens did I say were sold? Did I say like 8 billion? I think I did, which is stupid. I don't know what the supply is, but do we see supply on Dex Screener? Either way, it feels like people are getting set up here. Here's I think these tweets are the same, by the way. Yeah, pretty much. Two whales sold 765,000 Trump, so 8.5 million worth at a loss. Took a $2.3 million loss. Again, might make sense if they're prepping for a new token. You know, snipers and insiders let us play. But the Trump narrative doesn't have the same power. Yeah, that's very true. It's very, very true. And so what I'm hoping is everybody sits on the sidelines. It can hang around like 100 mil market cap again. Let's assume it's the truth token. 100 mil market cap. I'm gonna buy a couple $100, few $100 worth. Because at 100 mil market cap, I kind of think it could have a 5x in it. So so I'm a buyer at 100. If it's a Don Jr. token, I probably sit it out entirely unless it's like dirt cheap. We'll see. What's up to Yank? Good to see you, man. Good morning. What an amazing fucking wizard you have. Poor Taproot Wizard's getting brutalized on the timeline. Brutalized. Actually, Udi's like a master shit poster too. Dude, I gotta show you an Udi tweet after. Yeah, Udi's amazing. That guy's awesome. So I don't know. All we can do here is keep an eye out for this. Gotta think if it makes sense to launch this on a Sunday. Maybe they did mean to launch it yesterday, and there was some like technical issues, and they got delayed. So hard to say, right? But it is something to be watching for. I know all day today I'm just going to be scanning my group chats, watching for anything. Again, I would definitely follow Kook and put notifications on for him. I would, because he'll tweet it out when it's time. He's pretty good about that. He'll buy first. The other thing you can do, and I'm sure you guys have better ways of doing this too, right? Like searching for new new tokens that are launching. But I'm probably going to go on Dex Screener. I'll be like 5 minutes late at this point. Well, maybe. But go to Dex Screener, and you can go to new pairs and go to like last 5 minutes and then sort by age. And you'll see stuff coming basically live, right? And it'll update live. So you'll see new tokens. And I watched this for a bit yesterday, and I saw a truth token come. And so I pull up the chart and I'm watching it. Didn't have volume, so I knew it was fake. But if you see a brand new token that launches and instantly you see liquidities in the maybe millions, but if hundreds of thousands, like right away, and if the market cap is in the millions, you might have the real one. So I would keep an eye here. There's other tools you can use too that might be better, but you can really dial this down, like past hour, last 5 minutes. Again, sort by age, and you'll just see this shit roll in. Definitely goes to insiders first, and there's kind of our advantage is that we'll see tons of volume on it at the start. It'll really stand out against this stuff. Although, yes, a lot of this will be fake too. But right, we're looking at all these new tokens and just launching in, a couple bucks in volume, maybe 1,000, maybe 2,000. We'll see this coin come out, and right away we'll see hundreds of thousands in volume, probably. So again, it'll really, really stand out. You'll probably, if you're watching this closely, you'll probably catch it really quick. From there, if it's on ETH, you're going to want to use something like Uniswap. I don't know if you guys have another DEX you prefer at this point, but Uniswap's where I'd be going. So I'm going to keep Uniswap open. And just kind of be ready there to trade. Right? So this is kind of what my setup will look like. Kind of watching here. I'll have X up somewhere in Discord, and then I'm just going to kind of scan this, and if it launches, paste the contract address in and see if I can go swap for that bad boy. Again, low enough market cap, I'm going to do it. You're going to have to fight and adjust your slippage for sure, right? You're going to have to set that slippage probably really high, like 20, 30% maybe even. Good old kind of gas war too. So hopefully it's low enough that it's worth our while to do it. But it might be. It really might be. Dude, it'd be great to see some people make some money. And it'll hurt a lot if it just pure extraction, which is kind of what I think we got to assume, right? At least over a period of time. Hopefully they do. Okay, now I'll be consistent here. I think their team is awesome. I think the Trump team is awesome, the crypto team, and I hope they've learned some lessons from the last one, and I think they have. Right? Like the Trump token now is locked up for an additional 90 days. It was supposed to unlock. It was supposed to unlock, and they locked up these tokens for another 90 days. I hope they do something interesting with this token too. You know, like I don't know what that would be. Maybe like less supply out there at launch. I would like that a lot, actually. There's so many interesting things people can do with tokenomics to like really put some pressure on the thing. Be cool if this popped up live just while we were looking. I don't think they launch in the morning though, but I mean, who fucking knows? I hope it comes. We need something spicy. Okay. So I'm going to keep this up on the side. I'll keep an eye on that. Also, if it launches on base, you can swap right over here too, right? You can still use Uniswap. If it launches on Solana, which it doesn't sound like it's going to, but just keep in mind it could. So if it launches on Solana, then you're, at Jupiter or Photon, whatever. Yeah, I think you guys all have your platforms locked in. I hope it's ETH. It'd be great to have a nice ETH runner here. We'll fucking see, guys. Yeah. Yep. Warren Buffett's retiring, guys. That's a pretty big headline. Does it matter? In that, like, I think he's going to get a lot more vocal about certain things, and he already was yesterday, talking about tariffs and the trade war, and how do you disagree with that? Trade shouldn't be used as a weapon, although it always is. I assume it always is. But big story. Again, does it matter? I don't know. Gork. I am not super up on Gork other than seeing it on the timeline a lot. This token is fucking ripped too. In fact, let's pull this up. So what is Gork? Is it another? It's an okay. I think it's an AI agent. But dude, I was watching. What was I watching? Game of Thrones or something last night? Just watching that again with my wife, and like a commercial comes on because fucking HBO's got commercials. It's weird. And anyway, for AI agents, like normies are just really getting into AI agents. Weird. Anyway, I think Gork is maybe an AI agent, and it's like I think the story is it's like Grok's girlfriend. Do I have that right? I might not have that right, but I think that's the story. It's another agent out there. It's just like a parody account, and it's Grok's girlfriend, and Elon Musk has retweeted it, and so that token's cooking. Hey, what's up, Carbon? Dude, it's a good show. It's a good show. I watched the newest 3 episodes on Friday nights. Good show. Still not like great Star Wars vibe. It's not like good classic. It's a good show. It's a really good show, but it's not like classic Star Wars. What's up, Marty? What are you whatting, man? Oh, what are we fudding? We're fudding Trump. We're gonna fud Trump. And we're gonna FOMO GVC. We're fudding Trump. We're FOMO and GVC. GVC cooked again last night, guys. Man, that collection's heading to a few ETH. Bet on it. I'm telling you, that collection's heading to multiple ETH floor. All right, so Gork, a lot of talk about it. Token, what did it get to? 75 mil market cap, 77 mil. So looking spicy. And then I don't look this scumbag Scooter. I don't believe anything. I know. I like it, Marty. I like it. You and Hoods are the only two that got a tagline when you come in. I love it. But like Scooter tweeting up a storm about this and saying that he's like manipulating the thing. Like he's pumping the toe. I don't know. I don't believe anything anybody says, but also saying he's made millions off this thing. That I believe somebody is. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe stay away from this token. Or if you think Elon's going to tweet about it more, then you gamble on it. I'll tell you what, I've seen some funny tweets from it. I've seen some really funny tweets, so we'll see. Maybe there's a good chance he does tweet it more. We'll see. Let's peek at NFTs, and then I'm gonna gush all over GVC again. No, what is that? What's Shiloh? Oh, cool shit, dude. I like it, Marty. What's Shiloh? Oh, we're gonna fund Taproot Wizards too. Here we go. Top collections, D Market, Courtyard, Doodles. Oh, I'm cutting all this off. Hang on. How do I? Let's see. How can I do this? All right, we'll do that. Yeah, D Market, Courtyard, Doodles are moving. Everybody's getting ready for the Dude token. I really got a gut feeling that GVC is about to partner with Doodles. I do. I think that's coming. CryptoPunks, Guardian Heroes, DKT NFT, Guardian Avatars, whatever. Let me just get to the good stuff. SMB, Bored Apes. I don't know, man. Meh. Very meh. 24 hours here. Interesting. No, dude, I didn't even hear that. Wizards looking pretty ass. Also, it's not like a Wizards thing. It's everything looks ass, and so everybody's looking at one thing to point a finger at, and it's Taproot Wizards. Very easy to do that too. They're going to be just fine. 11 mil in sales yesterday. Sellers, buyers, transactions all down. Average sale price down. Trade profits up. I mean, negative, but up. Actually up. So there's something, and we'll check sales, and I'm pretty positive from yesterday we're going to already be ahead of last week. And are we? Yeah, we beat it already by like 2 mil. We've got 12-ish hours in this week's data period. So we'll hit 92, 93 mil. So we might be like a 3-ish week high here. Would be nice. Ooh, that's a good one, Christian. I'm not sure. Let's see if we got let's check our top tokens. Okay, I'm not great. Oh, I'm sure he's got plenty. I'm sure Udi's got plenty of those. All right, just peeking at like top tokens here. Looking for some kind of Warren Buffett. I think these filters are okay. Yeah, there might not be. Troll did well. Hang on. Troll hit, I think, 35, 36 mil. Rooting for my buddy English here with that one. I think English was here shilling it at like 10 mil. Udi's going to come in when it matters. Like Henry's right about this. Like, if you have an announcement, you don't waste it. If you have something that you can do, you don't waste it when it won't matter. It won't matter right now. You save it for when there's attention here. So if Udi's going to market make and really buy this shit up and artificially pump that floor, do it when it's time. Do it when it's going to move the needle. Right now, it's not going to do anything. And people will cry when he does it, and it really sends. Thank you, Erock, dude. I love GVC. Like, it's my favorite collection in years. It is. And it's the first one I want to PFP. Like, I want to so badly. I love it. Like, I switched it to that Genesis Kong, and I'll keep flipping back to him. Like, I love that thing. But Man, GVC feels right. Like GVC is one of those ones that when I sell my GVCs, and I will, right? They're going to be worth a ton. They're already worth a decent amount, but I'm going to want one. I'm going to want a forever GVC. And the part that sucks is because I got nice ones, I'm going to want to keep one of the nice ones. Like I'm getting very attached to them. So it's kind of tricky, man. Like I'm at the point where I don't want to sell them, but it would be dumb to not. But let's pull them up because I do want to show you what's happening over there in price action because it's actually very fucking spicy. In fact, I got to mention this right here. A 1-1 sold yesterday. A really nice one. Guys, I know this looks generic as fuck. If you're not in it and it right and you've not like I get it. To a lot of people this looks very very generic and like sometimes generic feels soulless. But I'll tell you what, this thing is not that. So here's a 1-1. I think there's 8 of these 1-1s. Yeah, Iraq, correct me if I'm wrong there. But I think there's 8 1-1s. Now, he actually, this trader got more than 11.5 ETH for this. He got the 11.5 ETH, so 21,000 bucks, and he got a Cosmic, which is like 4 to 5 ETH. So he ended up getting like 16-ish, let's say 16, 17 ETH for this guy right here. We're talking like 30,000 bucks. So yeah, we just saw a $30,000 trade in GVC, and we're going to see a lot more of those. Oh shit, he's Martha now. Marty is Martha now. But like, okay, GVC ran again yesterday to 0.55, 0.56. And I got to point out again where these sales are happening. Like, oh, it's like you expect at this point. They're happening well above the floor. So a lot of people collecting well above the floor. What usually happens is they get scooped up and they get listed higher. And that's still happening, but it's just that they keep going higher and higher and higher. But we're hanging around where we used to hang around 15, 16, 17% listed. We've hung around like 11, 12% now for a couple weeks. And what I'm really noticing is those rares are not getting repriced anywhere near where they used to. And so I know we peaked at this yesterday, and I'm like, okay, by 0.6, 0.6, 0.65, 0.7 is where we start seeing like good traits. Again, Magic Collection where everything looks good. But I'll tell you, man, it's definitely getting pretty sparse in here if you want like a very good rare trait. Like a very good rare trait, not just one that like is forced, but like one that has like buyers that people are trying to collect. Like, okay, look, 0.65, we got some good looking guys, right? We got some good looking GVCs. But if you're looking for the rare traits, you're really looking at 0.7, 0.75 now. Like 0.7, like this guy's great. 0.7-ish. This guy's, yeah, he's cool. 0.7 is where you're going to start seeing some decent ones. But if you want like a rare trait, we're talking like 0.75 plus now. And there's a lot listed around there. But I've certainly noticed that the good ones are pretty much out of reach. Like the rainbow ones are like 0.9. And they won't be there long. Like really good. Man, you know what? It's even thinner than I thought. Like again, there's good looking guys, but as far as the traits people are really chasing, oh man. That's the guy I want so fucking bad. I think I threw this guy a 0.75 offer at one point. I want that one bad. I love this one. Dude, if I had it, I would buy that right now. Okay, so around 0.8, again, we're seeing some nice stuff. But yeah, trait people to hunt. It's a great one right there. Like really, really good shit. But again, the point here is they're getting repriced so much fucking higher. And listing percent keeps going down. These are going to reprice soon. These are going to reprice soon. And I think by the summer, like sometime over the summer, these will be 1 ETH floor. And whenever we cook again, dude, these are 2 to ETH floor, or 2 to 3 ETH. These are definitely going to be up there. They're definitely going to be up there. Look at these, like really good ones. Now, so definitely in the 0.9 range is where you start seeing some good ones. Grayscales, rainbows. But if I think the floor is going to 2 to 3 ETH, these guys here are going to be 4 or 5 ETH, like the rare ones are. So I still see, I really do see an opportunity in this still. if you're okay holding a little bit. Some really nice guys here. Dude, hell of a collection. And they're just, man, part of why they're running now, guys, if you've not seen on the timeline, they've hired a few people, right? So they hired Mason to be on the team, like the community team makes content. They hired TWA as like an ambassador. They're now spending money to bring like talent in. And that's ahead of big announcements coming. I think they're going to announce something with Doodles. Just a gut feel, right? They announced they're doing well, I'm trying to think how they worded it, but they said they have a partnership with a big Web3 brand. I kind of think Doodles are going to launch their thing soon, and I have a feeling GVC is going to be somewhere in there. And I don't think that's their only announcement. I think they're also going to do something with their own, media studio, which they already have. So their own Web3 brand. But I think it's a Doodles thing they're going to announce. Dude, Iraq, if I had it, dude, that would be one of my quickest spends. You know what? Like if I were liquid enough, I want that so fucking bad. Man, I'd almost be tempted if that guy would even swap. Like red suit for that guy. I don't think he'd swap it just because this guy is not rare, but he's really fucking great. But yeah, I want that cream suit bad. Dude, I love this guy. So it's kind of like I thought, and this will go up, but people are chasing the gold chain tattoos trait. And this is just playing it early. I knew that was like a rare combo. I knew that these really stand out because they're shirtless. I just knew that these would really, really stand out. And so they are. Some people are starting to see that, getting offers like 2x floor. Way too low. Way too fucking low. Get out of here. How we doing here? The guy who had been throwing 2.7-ish ETH offers on hoodies, I think he got one. So those are gone. We're getting like 2.1 offers now, but I think the guy who's throwing the higher offers is totally out. He's got his hoodie. But man, I like my crew. I don't have enough. I don't have enough. Nobody's got enough GVCs. Even the guys with like 50 plus. Even the guys with like 50 plus GVCs don't have enough. Because I know where they're going. You can never have enough if you know these are going to like a 2 or 3 ETH floor. And the rare ones are going to go 5 to 10 and some of them 15. Right? It's going to get stupid. When NFT season comes, these are going to get stupid. Here's that guy that was throwing offers got this guy, 2.6 ETH for this. And then he relisted it, I think. Hang on. Best price means it's listed, right? Yeah. So he just bought it and he's listing it 2x. But dude, there's like no affordable hoodies. There's just not. 3.8 floor. And I'm dude, Iraq, I'm with you. That I think I got one of the best looking there. I think he, like in the hoodies, I think he stands out. He's fucking awesome. He's just so clean, dude. He's so good looking. He's so good looking. God, I love this collection. I really do. Dude, grifters. Grifters are on a tear. I want that cream suit, dude. I really do. I don't know why grifters are selling like they're selling, but they are. 25 ETH, 22 ETH, 18, no, basically 19 ETH, 17 ETH, 30 ETH, 17. Grifters are somebody's going to town on grifters. 22. I can't believe that's their floor. Actually, I don't know their floor, but I can't believe. Also, I can believe they're fucking cooking. What is their floor? 17. Jesus Christ. It's a 20 ETH floor on grifters. Ooh, that's a good question. You know what? I want to peek at them, but I'll tell you, I can't get a feel for those. I can't get a great feel, just because the collection size is so little, and because it's so little, like a lot of people just like kind of the way I look at them, like I'm out because I feel like I missed it. 0.5 though. Wow. I was tempted to buy one at like 0.3. So okay, 0.5 pre-reveal still, tiny collection. Oh wait, hang on. I thought these were I thought this was like a 2000 edition collection. I didn't know it was 5,500. Weird. I was really sure it was like a 2,200 collection. So I don't know where the extra few thousand came from. That's pretty interesting. There's something about them I don't love though. I'll say that, and it's because it's like it's a Web2 brand, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but isn't Mariusa like a Web2 brand? So it's a big IP. Oh, art reveals tomorrow. Okay, so fuck, dude. I don't know. I really don't know. Again, it's got some big collectors from GVC who are collecting this too. Supply is still great, even 5,500, really good. Yeah, so they're a big brand. They're going to have potentially big partnerships. I just have not seen the big Web2 brands come in and do well, right? Like in general, they can come in and be splashy, but like they don't usually maintain. I would go GVC over Mariusa. I would. To me, that's actually easy. Like I really believe, like to my fucking core, I believe that GVC will be talked about with Claynosaurs, Azuki, fucking Doodles. Those guys, elite, top five, top five ish. I think GVC is going to be there. Mariusa, no, no. I think flavor of the moment. It might be great, but yeah, if I were making a bet, now if you're talking a flip, it's maybe a little different. Yeah, for me at this price, a Mariusa at 0.5 ish or so, I'd probably say I just consider it a miss. If you got it at mint, awesome, fucking amazing. Even secondary early enough, awesome. At here, like at 0.5 something, I don't think I would. I don't think I'd be buying here. Like I just have trouble seeing crypto bros and like NFT guys like giving a shit about this other than price stuff. Whereas GVC's really tapped into like the culture side of NFTs. So I think it's like got the speculative play and it's got the culture thing. But again, that said, like they could certainly go up and you can make some money there. I know for sure GVC will go up and people will make money in it for sure. Unless NFTs die. You know what I mean? Like it'll take something much bigger to kill GVC. They're going to be very big. Dude, Taproot Wizards got down to like 0.13, which is crazy. There's no buyers now. There's no buyers in anywhere in Ordinals. Anywhere. Like Ordinals are so fucking cooked right now, but I'll tell you, man, I know there's people out there making a mistake writing them off, saying Ordinal's dead, never coming back. It was a mistake. Like, dude, it's such a mistake. I look 5 years down the road and these are going to be, again, 1-2 Bitcoin floor. It's going to get stupid. I'll say it again. The higher Bitcoin gets, the more likely people are to spend their Bitcoin. And these are going to see a big old benefit from that. It's kind of wild. Nothing will shake my conviction with that. Nothing. It's impossible. Man, awesome seeing those grifters sell though. Wow. Just crazy. Just fucking crazy. Okay, let's go back to new pairs. All right, just gonna keep an eye here still. Dude, it'd be wild. It'd be fun to get a Trump coin just to get some action out there. Okay, let me see what else we got. Shout out to Billy Betts, by the way, for nailing that Kentucky Derby winner. It's pretty awesome, man. That's an awesome agent. That's an awesome fucking agent. And let's scan the timeline. Timeline. DreamNet. Okay, I gotta get that in my head, not Dream World, Dream whatever. DreamNet. My boy Geist has turned into like quite the fucking controversial character out there, huh? What do you think, Joanna? Something planned to like get rid of him or to like buff him, like enhance ordinals? Meta. Yeah. I don't know. I wonder where I could put the schedule of the show. 7, I don't know, weekends 7 a.m., right? 7:15. Basically every morning. It's about all I can do. Yeah, weekends, Saturday, Sunday, what? 7, well, let's say 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Eastern time. Weekdays just an hour different, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Wonder where I can put that though. Maybe in the show description. How about that? How about that? That might make sense. But yeah, anyway, Geist, the ape chain community told him to fuck off. Accusations that he was scamming shit, insider trading basically. And Geist took a little break and now he's back and he's not with ape chain and he's left his ape chain alpha community, which is a bummer. I should have sold that fucking thing. His ape pass thing, whatever that, I should have sold that. That thing was up really nicely. Should have sold it. So I think that's worthless now. And now he's doing a more comprehensive kind of everything. And he's like leaning into the Doodles community. I still like him. I like Geist a lot. But I'm definitely watching now, Geist, if you're watching. I'm just keeping my eyes out if there's like shenanigans. I don't know. But I like you, dude. He supported me. I'm gonna support him till I have a reason to not. If there is any funny business with the ape chain stuff, look, I definitely allow for people to fuck up. If there was a fuck up, I don't even know. But I allow for people to make mistakes if you keep growing and learning. Let me just pop out some tweets here. What is this? Dude, I can't wait to watch some Star Wars today. Let me see. Um, Bitcoin core team in the pockets of some major players coming into the ordinal space. Interesting. I gotta get dialed in there a bit. Core's trying to force ordinals on the network. Oh, interesting. Interesting. What's a good resource, guys, for me to like dig into that? Here, let's search. I know they're all fighting about what is it? Op return or whatever. Like they're trying to bake utility into Bitcoin or some more functionality. Like right, but yeah, I wonder what specific here ordinals related. What's up, Jazz? Good morning, man. Dude, gaming session was okay. Actually, you know what I ended up doing? I played very little Expedition 33. I played like I think the newest UFC game with my son. We were hanging out a little bit. He's been sick, so he's like stuck at home, and he was finally feeling a bit better. By the way, he turns 18 tomorrow, which is fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. 18, dude. Weird. Anyway, we played UFC, which I've played once before, and he whooped my ass, but I got him a few times. Fun game. Dude, UFC like games are awesome. What's up, sweet English? You must have sensed what we were talking about. Dude, of course. Of course they are. And by the way, it's a great question because everybody's fudding the price, yet most people who mint it are still up a lot, right? Like I'm up 0.05 Bitcoin, still up. Dude, they're a definite hold. I mean, they're a multi-year hold. I mean, we're probably going to get not lucky, but we're probably going to see them look incredible in like 6 months to a year. That's the time frame for this cycle to see them do well, and they will. They will. They're going to do really well. But still, again, 4 or 5 years out is what I'm really looking forward to. But yeah, dude, I can't even fucking fathom selling it here. And they might pull back quite a bit more. They might, but hopefully for guys here holding it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind the anti-ordinals takes. I like to know them. China, what is that? What does you switching your node do? Man, this shit's fascinating though. Okay. Oh, is that so? Like, is that so people can pick and choose if they're handling like ordinals transactions? Well, and I guess with op return, it can be more than ordinals, but like, gotcha. Oh, they want to remove the option to set a filter because right now, if people use the filter to not touch certain transactions, something like that. I need to learn more. I do. Look at that. I have a feeling that's a pretty reasonable take. When in doubt, don't change anything. So what they're trying to like expand like the character limit on op return, which kind of adds more functionality to Bitcoin and these guys. A lot of people look at that as just opening the door to more spam, and they consider ordinals and runes spam. Is it possible if you have the filter for spam and it's people, consider ordinal spam? Can is there like a scenario where like ordinals transactions won't get picked up, processed, whatever? Gotcha. Why would people not want to handle like all transactions? Right? Like, why would you want to filter some of this away? What's up, Cappy McGee? I like that name. There you go. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Yeah. So if nobody's picking up the transaction, they just die because you can't transact them, right? Like, I think the chances are slim, but there is still a chance that ordinals fail, right? Like, ordinals kind of go extinct. Like a chance, like a small chance, but there is a chance, right? I want to peek at the Claynosaurs. I'm gonna check their keynote. I'm gonna see if they give any little insights into their game. I don't think they do. Could become more costly to run a full node, causing less people to run nodes. Bitcoin becoming less decentralized. Gotcha. To yank crazy. I know it, dude, because like I'll here and there I'll pop onto Facebook just to look at it. And I get these pictures from 10 years ago, and when the kids are so little, dude, it's weird. It goes so fucking fast, dude. So fast. It's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, in 10 years, my youngest will be 23. It's weird. And I know it'll be here in an instant. I just want to peek at this again, see if we get any sneak peek at the game.
Maybe we can start plan, but of fantastic animation POV. This was next level stuff, and it still is today. It was the first time you had different species in an NFT collection, especially in 3D. It was the first time ever that you could collect animation clips, and still to this day, that hasn't really been recreated at the level at which we did it.
GVC are about to do that, pretty sure.
All the assets,
and it doesn't matter,
of which there are thousands, were built in a modular way, and were built.
Also, not diminishing anything he's saying, just random fucking point. I love Claynosaurs.
Pre-planned. Our objective was always to box office is on a downtrend, and there's like no barriers of entry to content production. There's a lot of content produced.
Dude, I'm feeling that right now, like 1,000%
Here, I see in the crowd, and you guys know this. Like, it's just you can do it on your phone, trying to choose the thing, then actually watch the thing. We have choice anxiety. We have choice fatigue. That's where the ecosystem is, because the NFTs. Everything in our ecosystem interoperates, so they're going to port into the game, which is really cool for the original collectors. But as far as the mass consumers are concerned, they will be getting, it's going to be a free-to-play game. They're going to be getting free dinosaurs. Those dinosaurs will also be NFTs under the hood, because we're future-proofing our entire ecosystem.
Is that the Sui collection he's talking about?
But it'll be abstracted for the average user, but it'll be super cool for the original collectors. Yeah. So that was the trailer that we had released when we announced this.
It's pretty excellent.
because otherwise the audio is going to loop. The reason I wanted to show you guys that video is, well, once again, every asset in that video is a community member or a fan or a collector. And oftentimes what we do is we kind of like, we pay attention to our community and we pay attention to their personality traits and we actually inject that into the content. And that was like super, super cool. But the other reason I wanted to show you guys that is a little bit like, if you guys remember what Supercell was doing with their content, with Clash of Clans and stuff like that, any opportunity we have to tell stories, whether it's a clip or something on social media or a trailer, we tell stories. So it'll be one of the first of its kind. There will be some on-chain activations and gamified content viewing loops. You'll be rewarded for the way in which you interact or watch the content. It's going to be season 1's going to be 40 episodes. It'll be 7-minute episodes. We're going straight to YouTube first, but we're also going straight into European broadcasting. And after the fact, we're going to go to the streamers. So there's a race going on with all the other Web3 IPs, and I think we're going to win it.
Right. So we know Pudgy Penguins have their YouTube animation coming, and VFriends have their YouTube animation coming. So similar like roadmap, start on YouTube, then maybe it's TV, then it's streaming services. How they tie that to NFTs in a way that matters or moves the needle, that I don't know. I don't know. I don't see where the benefit is for holders, but there doesn't have to be. Other than it just being cool that you have like a premium fucking collectible that's part of that ecosystem.
Right here, you've got like a lot of concept art that we're working on, a lot of world building. These are stuff that we've worked on with our community as well. And so we're super excited about finally getting into long form content, but we couldn't get there right away. We had to start with short form and make sure that people are ready to consume that sort of long form content and that we had enough leverage. We're going to announce the partner.
Like Pudgy's very much doing that with the gifts. You know, get you familiar with the characters, start building out their personality. You start getting attached to them, and you start wanting to see them like in longer form content, right? Like there's a game plan to it. I see it.
At the end of this month, it is a huge, huge, huge partner. And these guys build franchises. One of their latest franchise prints $1.2 billion a year in merchandise. So very bullish for Klanos.
Who would that be?
Are like dinosaur brands that more of a and basically we were looking for a way to just have compounding returns both for the brand because you're creating a lot of engagement and for the user. But
yo, Drew, dude, thank you very fucking much, man. Appreciate that a lot.
More important than that is because more important than that is that the fans are able to kind of write their history or write their journey alongside the brand. They've got a memento, and because it's on chain, these act sort of like memory shards. You're not just writing history on chain; you're actually preserving it. And so what that means is the fans can then say, "Hey, I was there in Dubai when they announced this and that. I can prove it. I mattered, and I can prove it. And there's the badge, and I'm being rewarded for it."
I like that. That's cool. Ooh, hang on. What was that? This is the Sui announcement, I think, right? Yeah.
So I just want to say we're super happy to be here. The energy has been absolutely electric at Bay or the.
These boys cooking, man. I love it. I love these fucking trailblazers. And like, I don't know. I think we got caught up last cycle in thinking NFTs and crypto needs to like change the game, like drastically change the game. Instead of like this like slower, like much slower game changing thing. It is slower, but it is changing the game of how you start and fund and build collaboratively and all these things. Again, I think we were, I don't know, like most things in crypto, we like kind of fucking imagine these like magic fantasy scenarios and it doesn't play out that way. And so then we write it off like that it doesn't work, that these things don't work, nobody cares. But the reality is these guys that have really stuck with it and persevere are showing a new way to do it. It's just, again, it doesn't look exactly like we thought. Slower, but it's going to work. It's great to see these guys. And again, Pudgy Penguin's doing the same thing. And dude, it's wild to compare these guys all to Bored Apes now. It's like, I don't know if this is a crazy comment or not, but I almost think like Claynosaurs, are they, I want to say they're a bigger brand than Bored Apes. They're not. But you know what I mean? Like, I think they're a better, more quality brand than Bored Apes, which that's crazy to say. But I think it's actually true. I don't know by what metric or whatever, but it's more like upside and vibe and feeling out the quality of what they are. I probably at this point put Claynosaurs above Bored Apes. I probably would order it Pudgy Penguins now, Claynosaurs, then Doodles, then Azuki. Something like that, like, and then Bored Ape below all of them. I think so. If I'm just thinking quality and potential of a brand, I kind of look at Bored Apes. This might be wrong, but I kind of look at Bored Apes as like a damaged brand for so many reasons, like the racism accusations back in the day, the like kind of failed crypto endeavor, like a lot. Yeah, it's really fucking interesting seeing this play out. And I'll say it again. I think GVC is going to enter that conversation in a couple of years. Way too early to really say that, but we're all friends. I can say it here. But yeah, I think it's Pudgies, Claynosaurs, Doodles, or Azuki. I don't know which I would have first. Maybe it's Azuki, then Doodles. And then I'm trying to think who else belongs in that conversation, but I think that's it. Maybe I'm missing like another big brand. And I wouldn't be shocked to see Pizza Ninjas somewhere in a rank like that one day. Right now it doesn't belong, but one day seeing them there, they have that potential. Who else? Who else belongs up there? Dude, I would love to see Milady push that. Like, if you can prove a model that it would never happen. You can prove a model that works where you can do like fund it, build it, whatever via Web3 would be such a fuck you to everybody to have Miladies be that. Who else here might belong? I think that's it. I think I'm going to stand by that list. Mochaverse could one day be in that conversation. Again, GVC I think will be. Fuck, dude, I don't want to sell my thing. I don't want to sell a GVC. They don't do anything. Yeah. Metaverse launches next month. In like 6 weeks, other side goes live. So yeah. All the same this week. Just all the same this week. The only thing that's different is the afternoon show is going to have a little more focus on Genesis launches on virtuals. But there might just be a day where morning show stops. Like, that's just a couple more conversations and decision making. So as of now, just the same. But yeah, no, Bored Apes, they're a metaverse thing with no metaverse that people care about yet. And does that change in a few weeks when it goes live? I kind of don't know. I don't think so. But I'm ready to be surprised, I'm ready. Dude, me too. No. Weekend shows stay. Yeah, no matter what, weekend show stays. No changes. Yeah, I want Bored Apes to like make it, but They're just not doing anything. Like, just nothing. It's a bummer. Dude, I want a bull market so bad. I want to get weekend shows cooking in a bull market. It would be fun. Let's see what else. Still looking for who else belongs in that list somewhere. I'm still fucking shocked. There's no like big official collection on base, right? Like nobody on base has made it. Oh, now I was gonna say maybe Mad Lads, but no. Wait, so how much is a Claynosaur again? Okay, 1,600. Dude, it's weird. You got your choice between like a rare GVC or a Claynosaur. You know? Does anybody rock a Claynosaur PFP? I'm not laughing at him, really. It's just funny to picture. Does anybody rock Claynosaur PvPs? I don't think I've ever seen a Claynosaur PvP. They'd make great banners. Yeah, that man loves his Bored Apes. I get it. He's cool too because he's reasonable about his Bored Apes. I would, dude, but China, I would have loved if they stuck with gaming, but just other side, nothing else, not all these games. That's all I ask of you guys. Keep supporting my fucking nicotine habit. Yep. Yeah. No, definitely right. I'm just spoiled by that last time around. You know what I mean? I was so spoiled by that. That's what I'm looking for, hoping for, you know? One day it comes back. But yeah, make no mistake, it definitely was a bull market. Abso-fucking-lutely. And like the final leg coming. I'm trying to picture anybody with a Claynosaur PFP now. It feels like I can't even fucking picture it. It wouldn't even look right. Hang on. Let me see that dude that followed me yesterday. I want to see if he even rocks a Claynosaur. Yeah, okay, all right. That's okay. They look fine as PFPs. I was totally picturing like somebody rocking the whole thing. They must have a PFP generator, or no, some of these just look better as a PFP. That's what it is, right? I wonder if they got a PFP generator, or if people got to like zoom in and get their dinosaur head in there. Yeah, I'm like super warming up to Claynosaurs though. Not warming up, wrong way to put it. Like I like them. I think I've always liked them. I just, like it's the indifference thing, but I'm starting to like them. How can you not when somebody's building? Jazz, I don't know if you're still watching, dude. Hope you're all right. Just saw your reply to the tweet. You've been in the hospital. Hope you're good, man. Ah, dude, thank you, Peter. I knew somebody would know. Anyway, for the Trump token and who to follow, I guess I'm saying kook still. I guess kook. Interesting. Bybit CEO says users can soon trade stocks, indexes, gold, and oil directly on the platform. Wow. That's pretty fucking cool. There you go. There you fucking go. Dude, I get excited for Vinny. Good morning, man. I get excited for, I'm going to fast forward 5 years. 5 years next bull market. I'm going to have, you guys know I love my kids. I fucking love them. But in 5 years, no kids in the house. Stream when the fuck ever. Yeah, whatever. Looking forward to like future cycles for like so many reasons, right? Speaking of something suitable as a PFP, great color. Is that the skulls? Great color study. His worthy one. Fuck yeah. Hang on. Great color study. I think that's the skulls. Oh, dude, yeah, definitely. Hang on, not that. Dude, yeah, for fucking sure. I wish X would bring back the animated PFPs. Yeah, dude, that would make, I mean, better banner. Great banner, but PFP, yeah, for sure. ACK is awesome, man. Those are so fucking great. Definitely PFP that. It's like a those are super affordable right now, and those are a future grail. Dude, they're so good. They're so cool. All right, one last scan here for anything spicy out there. Dude, we had a tweet from fucking the legend Zancan. He's like he's doing these like plots, but it's like oops, like tapestry. Really cool shit. Uncle Matt, good morning, man. Look at that. Dude, Zancan's fucking great. That's so cool. He's so fucking great. Really cool. Really cool. Love that piece. Own that piece. Fucking love that one. God, the old Tezos days, man. I miss it so much. Pieces for so true, man. People giving Jesse so much shit for shilling Zora and then nothing. Fucking radio silence from that guy on Zora. Yeah, wow. Dude, really, it's such a cool piece. Bases for losers. Oh man. Dude, Confusion, you've been so spicy the past like month. You turn into like the funniest fuck out there, which I love. Because you bring up really good points in it, you know? Like it's all really good, reasonable points.
I don't think he set out to do this in as much as it was to build a payment network that is resistant to censorship. That was the main objective. But in order to make that work, he needed to think about money from first principles, and he needed to think about how do I get the supply of money to optimize for the functioning of this payment network. And because of that, he came to the conclusion of the best monetary asset that we've ever had, which I think is an enormously significant invention, because now everybody in the world can save in a form of money that's resistant to inflation.
Is Bitcoin not the greatest fucking thing ever? Like Bitcoin's up there with like the invention of the wheel and like fire and sex dolls. It's up there. All right, let's see. Oh, Wizzy, that's crazy. What is that, the Bitcoin standard? Oh no, don't say that, man. Delete that. Yep. Maybe Shaw's going to lead the way there. I wonder if he's ever going to put out those actual robots. I wonder. See you at 0.35 by the end of next week. Wizzy, I'm sorry, bro. You know I'm bullish on him, like really bullish on Taproot Wizards, but not happening. 0.35 this year, maybe. Maybe 0.35 this year. I kind of expect that. 0.35 within 12 months. I think 0.6 or so, maybe. I don't know. I don't think that the one Bitcoin thing is happening this cycle, and it could. 0.35 next week, no. 50-50 chance it's this year, though. And it won't take much with such a tiny-ass collection. Dude, I've never read it. I definitely should. China's next level. China's next fucking level. So what he's essentially saying here is you need like 0.5-ish Bitcoin. Right? I'm just translating this. We're converting to ordinals. You need like 4 Taproot Wizards. I don't think I'm mathing right, but you know, it's close enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on. 4. Would that be 0.6? How much is 1.5? So retarded. Okay, hang on. 4, 5. Dude, I'm actually retarded. 4 Taproot Wizards. Let's go 0.6. Let's go 0.6. There we go. There we go. Still don't know if I mathed right. Yeah, I did. Whatever. Fucking whatever. T Brizzle. What's up, man? Is he going that 500K? Yeah, what is he doing? What is he doing exactly? Interesting. 4 Bitcoin could yield 100K per year. I like that. I'm going to drop a link to this tweet. It's pretty cool. Dude, confusion. That's a really good way to put it. Yep. You're definitely in the businessman fucking lane. And I like it. I do like it, man. Suits you again, because you're like super, well, businessman is too, but super fucking reasonable. Like, really. Dude, what are I know, dude. It's crazy. Crazy. You know, like I think about like regrets and shit, which I don't have it. Well, I don't not have any. I just don't care enough. I don't care enough about anything to like really think about regrets. But like, you know, if you ever think of like if you could go back and do one thing over again, what would it be? And how is it not pay attention to Bitcoin earlier? How is it not just that? Like that simple. And it's still early. I mean, it is. It legitimately is. You know, anything like that Arizona story yesterday, just a gift. Anything that just delays the thing from happening, it's a gift. So yeah. Just 4 Bitcoin. That's it. All right. I think we'll wrap, dude. It's one of the shortest streams we've done in like weeks. Look at that. That's, you know, that's the shit that reminds you how early we are. In the US, it's like what, 40, 50, 60%? Like maybe it's not that high, but I mean, we've grown a lot, and it's going to change if you I don't want to go down this path too much, but you know, stablecoin legislation coming soon changes this number drastically, and that should count. So yeah, this changes soon. Oops. That's God damn it. There we go. That's going to change soon. What is that? What do you send him? Tell you what, GVC is a legit great community too. It's I don't mind ending on a bull note talking about GVC. Oh, it gave him a domain. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's a good community. On top of the team being great and the art being great and the plans being great and all of it, the community is as great as all those things. So yet another reason why it's such a like a special project here. That guy's fucking beautiful. I made a run at him early on. Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Anyway, guys, may the 4th be with you, motherfuckers. Always, but especially today. Especially today. Get into some Star Wars, man. Watch the new Tales of the From the Underworld, whatever it's called. I might go practice a little UFC before my kiddo gets up. My last day with him as a kid. He's officially an adult tomorrow. And I'll be around watching for the Trump token if it comes. Because we're prepping for the I'm prepping for the virtual shit tomorrow. Deep diving. This is looking like a cook, by the way. This is the next hot launch. Wait, did it launch? Oh, launches in a minute. Shit. I don't know if as soon as it launches, if you get your tokens then. If so, maybe we're gonna hang on for a minute just to see if this goes live and what the price action looks like, but it's not a bad deal. Yeah, let's hang on for a few. I just want to see how this plays out. So the commit period ends in a minute. With Vader, there's like a few hours to maybe even like a day process to like migrate it and actually airdrop the tokens and like refund extra points back, stuff like that, right? So there's a process here, but if this goes live, this would be kind of fun to watch how it plays out. But yeah, almost 500% oversubscribed here. One minute to go. All right. See, I really got to wrap my head around what that looks like. Like the amount of virtuals committed. Again, they refund the difference. You don't ever like overbid, basically. It's weird though, man. You see these new launches and they're hyped, at least on the virtuals platform. You go check out the agent, 100 followers. It's you know, I don't know. It's weird. Oh, you know what? I didn't switch tabs, but there it is. 100 followers. Like it feels off, but also maybe not. Okay, so finalizing. Again, now I can get a feel for how quick they happen. And then let's check like deck screener. Yeah, this will probably not show up right away, right? Oh, and you got a claim. Okay, it's a claim process. So airdrop happens. Yeah, dude, I'm really curious the timing here. Dude, I've read some of the books. I actually really like the prequel books, which, you know, the Jar Jar shit. The prequel books are awesome. Oh, dude, I got to show you guys something. All right, hang on. Let me dude, AI is so fucking cool. Right? Like because people can make content so easily now. First off, it's going to get bonkers when dude, it's going to get really fucking bonkers when something like Superman and Batman are in the public domain, right? And then people can like legit make Batman content and actually sell it. But like I saw an AI generated Star Wars Heir to the Empire, I think it was. And it's fucking amazing, dude. It's like wild. Yeah, here we go.
And that she should get some rest.
I will, sir, but I'm afraid
has to offer.
we're doomed.
Who are they?
I don't know, but I really wish you completed your Jedi training.
Stay back. There's too many.
We're surrounded.
And display of your powers, Master Windu.
I played my part. Where are my Jedi?
All in due time.
As I understand, your team Nogri failed to capture them. Now they will be on guard. You can't fool a Jedi with the same trick twice.
It's pretty badass, dude. It's pretty fucking awesome. There's like Leia training in this and fucking Mara Jade's in it. It's really fucking cool. AI is awesome. Oh, nice. Nice. There we go. Dude, my brother Henry loves Thrawn. Like he's read every fucking Star Wars book, every single one. Like he's hardcore with that shit. Jar Jar was supposed to be the Sith Emperor. Really? I remember like the Darth Jar Jar memes and shit. I didn't know he was actually supposed to be. I should get in the books. I do not have the attention span. That's the only problem.
You will learn many great things.
I am a Jedi Master. I join no one. Now go.
We are here to examine the Emperor's storehouse. I also happen to require the partnership of a Jedi Master like...
So badass. Dude, English, you gotta, yeah, you should get caught up. I'm 2 weeks behind on Last of Us. Well, 1 week behind. I gotta watch last week's. It's out tonight, so I'm gonna watch it tonight. I'm gonna watch last week's, and then we'll do tonight's. Mike, good morning, man. Very good to see you, sir. Wow. Wow. Okay. I like it. All right, legit gonna boogie now, guys. Enjoy the day. May the 4th be with you. May the 4th be with Bitcoin today. I don't know. English killing my vibes here, bro. But the truth is, it don't matter. Oh darn. Okay. I'm kind of expecting not much of it. I want to see Thunderbolts, man. There's a bunch of shit. Actually, really, I don't want to watch any of it. I don't want to watch TV. I don't want to watch movies. I don't want to play games. I don't want to do any of it. I just want to do my content. Treadmill this morning for an hour, fucking really trying to get locked in. Because it's like, if content's not on point, you can help get it on point by getting other things on point. You know what I mean? It just all like affects each other. So you get in the zone health-wise, get in the zone, all of it. It's all connected. Anyway, see you guys later. Peace.